So as many of you know, and as you can see on the screen right now, blockbuster trade goes down, right? So Myles Garrett gets traded to from the Browns to the Rams in exchange for Jared Verse, who's a young up-and-comer, a first-round pick this year, a second the next year, and a third the next year. Now, who wins this trade? Obviously, you're getting one of the best defensive players of my lifetime, and definitely one of the best in the league. He's got 2 Defensive Player of the Years. He's going to immediately come in to that Rams defense. And, I mean, they just got Trent McDuffie, who bolsters the secondary. But then you bring in a guy like Myles Garrett. Yeah, that defense is going to be nasty. Now, like I said, Jared Verse is an up-and-comer. He's very young. He's going to grow. He's going to become better. And he is really good. I don't think the Browns technically lose this trade because you weren't going to do anything with Myles Garrett. Yes, you have a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year on your team. But let's be honest, that Browns team is just atrocious. They weren't going to do anything with him. So I like the idea of moving off of him, getting a young stud and future consideration picks. I just think it helps you in the long run. But there are some plot points that I've seen online that makes this very interesting. So the Rams get Myles Garrett, who is heavily paid, right? Puka is going to come up with a contract next year. That he is about due for a contract. Right now he's playing on a 4-year, $4 million contract because he was a 5th-round pick. Absolute steal. But he is a top 3, top 4, top 5 receiver in the league. He's going to be getting that Jackson Smith and Jigma money. And if that's true, you have Matthew Stafford is making $60 million next year. You have Trent McDuffie who's making $31, I think, a year. And you have Myles Garrett who is now making I forgot what the exact number was, but it's a lot. I think I've seen where they're going to be tying down almost $120 million between 3 players, and then you have a top 3 receiver in the league on your team that you're about to have to pay. So it causes some concern. Obviously, I think the Rams are just going to go all out, and, I mean, they should sign Puka Nacua to whatever he wants. I mean, like I said, he's a top 3 guy. But it's interesting. I mean, they could move on from him, just let him – I don't know why they would let him walk, or he might even hold out going into that contract extension. So it's very interesting. Blockbuster trade on the first day of pretty much the offseason. It's crazy to have seen. I was just sitting at work and I saw the notification. I was like, what in the world is going down? But I think both teams win. Obviously, the Rams win now. Browns probably win in the future. But I think the Rams are going all out, trying to win the Super Bowl this year. You got an aging Matthew Stafford. I think is a smart play by both of them. So really interesting. There's other things going on like A.J. Brown and stuff, but I just want to come on here and talk about that. And let me know what y'all think in the comment section below.